Hello, how are you? I hope you are doing well. I'm your Mr. Professional Hacker, and today our next social engineering toolkit lecture, and it's today lecture is a physically attack and how to do physically attack after mass mailer attack. Today lecture is a physically attack and how to do physically attack after mass mailer attack. Today I make video on Arduino based attack vector. Here you type number 6 and just when you type here, then he provide you, here is a complete description about that. You need to read this para. It's important. Okay, here he said to you about you will need to purchase the C.E.H USB device. It's roughly $22. Okay, first you need to buy this USB because this attack is a physically attack, it's not online attack. And now I will tell you about that, what is Arduino based attack. Okay, the Arduino based attack vector tool is a security and penetration testing tool that utilized Arduino microcontrollers such as Arduino, Leonardo, Digispark or C.E.H. Okay, these three is devices to automate attacks on target systems. These devices can act as HID, it's mean human interface devices such as keyboards or mic to inject malicious payloads, exploit vulnerabilities or automate security testing tasks. How it's work? Its first step is microcontroller programming. The Arduino board is programmed with a malicious or automated script using Arduino IDE or a platform like Ducky script used in USB rubber ducky. Understand? Number 2, HID emulation. Once plugged into a target machine, the microcontroller emulates a keyboard and executes pre-programmed keystrokes at high speed. Number 3, payload execution. The injected keystrokes can run commands, download malware, open backdoor, steal credentials or execute PowerShell scripts without requiring user injection. Stealth and automation. The attack happens quickly and often bypass traditionally security measures like antivirus software since it appears as a legitimate HID devices. Okay, now here which purposes? First step is it used for penetration testing. Second step is social engineering attacks. Number 3, credential harvesting. Number 4, bypass security controls. Number 4, automates exploitations. And number 6, Wi-Fi attacks. And number 7, ransomware deployments. Okay, you can use by all these purposes this attack. Understand? Okay, now we need to do practical and common Arduino based attack tools. Which tools you need for that? First, USB rubber ducky HAK5 user ducky script to execute commands quickly by using this. Number 2, Digispark attack, small USB like device that automates keystrokes used for this purpose. Number 3, C.E.H attack, another powerful HID attack tool. Number 4, Wi-Fi Deuter, Arduino based tool that disrupts Wi-Fi networks. Number 5, bad USB, converts USB drives into attack vectors. Understand? I hope you understand. Okay, now let's move on our practical session. Here is actually a 14 payloads. Okay, but I will make video on all payloads and told about you which payload, which purpose used for, what is work. First is PowerShell HTTP get MSF payload. And what is this? It's important thing. First step is remote access. Establishes a reverse shell between the attacker system Kali Linux and the target machine. Number two, I told you this PowerShell HTTP get MSF payload which worked by using this payload. Okay. Number two, bypassing security. Since powerful shell is a legitimate tool in Windows, many security solutions do not immediately block it. Number three, stealthy execution. The payload is executed in memory, leaving minimal traces on the target system. Number four, using in phishing and social engineering attacks delivered via emails, fake documents, or malicious scripts. Number five, privilege escalation and post exploitation. After gaining access, attackers can escalate privileges and perform post exploitation tasks. Understand? Now I type here one. Okay. Now he asked me, do you want to create a payload and listener? I said yes. Type here yes. Now here he asked me, do you want to create a payload and listener? If you have already, then you type here no. If you don't have, then you type here yes. But I told you one thing, I don't have USB. Okay, I don't have any device right now, but you need to read complete para which he provide in up. Okay, complete read this. Okay, then according to this you can use this portion. I just told you with practical for your understanding. For example, I type here no. Okay, here is he asked me IP address to connect back on. Here is he asked me actually my IP address, my Kali Linux real IP address. But I type here example IP address. For example, I type here 192.168.1.100. Hit enter. Okay. Now what he say? Press enter. Because I don't have USB. He wants actually a physically device, which device you connect with your PC. Then he create for you this payload, and then you can set everything in your device, and then your device where you create a complete attack. When you connect with someone's system, then automatically he exploit to his system and control complete access, and you get complete information. Okay, again I type here 6. Okay, now again I type here 1. Now I type here no. Okay, now what is say in last line? Just you see here in last line, be sure to select tools, board and Teensay USB keyboard in Arduino. Okay, if you don't provide USB and if you don't connect any device with your PC, then it's not working, then it's nothing create anything for you. Again I type and again I show you. Okay, here I make 1, then I type yes. Okay, now here is provide to me payloads. Which payload? Meter, operator, memory, inject, default payloads. These all payloads create in Metasploit. I already create video on Metasploit in detail. Okay, and also you can read description in front of this. This will drop a meter operator payload through PowerShell inject. For example, I type here 1. Okay, now he asked me about port. I type here port 43. Okay, now he asked me Windows meter operator reverse TCP, Windows meter operator reflects injection reverse HTTP. Okay, but here it's depend on you which one you select. For example, I type here 1. Now what he say? No such file or directory, because first you need to create file and directory then you type 1 and then it's selected automatically. Okay, now for example I type here again complete and type here toolkit, type here 1, now I type here number 6. Okay, now I type here 1 again, now I type here yes, now I type here yes. Okay, now for example here I change someone, I select other. For example, I type here SE Social Engineering Toolkit Interactive Shell. Okay, I choose number 3. There is type 3. Now what he say? Again and again. Okay, so one thing is clear, it's do working when you connect device with your PC, otherwise it's nothing provide you anything. Understand? Today lecture is very small, but this is very important because all persons when living in this world not doing attack like online, don't like online attacks mostly, and more persons who lived in Europe or in some Gulf countries, he do attacks physically by devices like USB, Teensay and other devices. Okay, because these devices specially are used for attacks. Okay, and here you can see with practical. I hope you like this lecture. Today lectures are too small. Okay, and just I provide you this detail is a very important, and this tag is also a very important because the PowerShell HTTP GET MSF payload is a powerful attack vector used for social engineering and phishing attacks. It enables stealthy remote access to a victim's machine by leveraging PowerShell's built-in capabilities. It is often used to the social engineering under the PowerShell attack vectors module. Understand? So this is very important things. Okay, so now something I told you more about the Arduino based attack vector tools is also a very powerful and stealthy security testing tool that exploit HID device vulnerabilities while primarily used by ethical hackers for penetration testing. It is also a major cybersecurity threat when misused. Okay, so don't misuse, and I hope you all are like this lecture, and please need your support, need subscribers, views, and also views in millions. Okay, and also I offer a ethical hacking course. If anyone interested to learn complete hacking with practical, I teach with practical on my this channel paid. Okay, if anyone interested, my WhatsApp number available in my description. You can do contact on my WhatsApp. Okay, my love, thanks. We will meet in next lecture.